All right. Good evening, everyone. Testing 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure that my voice is crystal clear before we begin the stream. Hello, Kim Vaughn. Okay, it's crystal clear. Alright, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dynasty Warriors Origins. We are 3 parts away from finally completing the entirety of the game. Yeah, good to see you again, Kemfon. And yeah, I just got a new toy. What's the new toy? Well, I got a microphone pop filter for this fine microphone. And it's working like a charm. It's relatively pricey, but I'm glad I was able to get this baby after my recent paycheck. So yeah, anything to improve the quality of the content, I'll invest. So yeah, hope you have a lovely night or day wherever you are in this Friday. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. You can say, like, I'm a little bit exhausted. I just came back from work, but you know, I really want to play this game and I want to refresh my mind from everything that I'm dealing with right now. So why not just finish Dynasty Warriors Origins and beat up thousands of enemies, right? Because there's nothing more exciting than beating up a bunch of peons in Dynasty Warriors games. A little bit of update in regards to content. Expect more Sengoku Basara videos for sure. I'm working on Sengoku Basara 3 Utage video. For this next coming months, May, June, and July, I do want to focus on Sengoku Basara because June is the 20th anniversary of Sengoku Basara, and there are not a lot of people covering Sengoku Basara in its depth. Sorry. I have to answer DM before we start. So hold up. Hello, Ali. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. I had to answer DM. Yeah, aku baru dapat pop filter nih. Bukan baru beli. Jadi mau nyobain di live stream. Halo, Tantio. Selamat datang. So, you know what? Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, again, my voice is a little low and I'm trying to speak a little bit softer, you can say, because I speak really, really loud. So, yeah. Let's start the stream. Where were we? 7.
Well.
All right. Let's upgrade some items. Udah ada pop filter ya. Biar suaranya lebih jernih. So my voice is crystal clear and I don't need to shout. I'm trying not to shout because, you know, I'm a little bit too expressive sometimes. Alright.
Here you are.
So yeah, I still want to use use weapon. Should we change clothes? Are there any audio delays, guys? Please let me know. Okay, for the shoe story, let's use Zhao Yun's armor because it's the most appropriate one.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
We have it better than most just being
Let's buy some items. Okay, buy items. Let's sell some. Hello, yes, man. Long time no see. Yeah. Good to see you again, buddy. Good to see you on the live stream and the live chat. Alright. Let's talk to Liu Bei. Hope you have a great Friday. I know it's morning for you, right?
Just you wait, Liu Bei. You will pay for what you've done.
You're awfully excited, Zhang Fei.
Of course I am. It was my fault that we lost Liu Bei. My failure is what caused all the pain we went through.
9:45. It's 8:45 p.m. over here.
Think you would have ever fallen so low?
Perhaps not. But without that fall, we never would have found the courage to rise to even greater heights.
Ah, that's good to hear.
And you, Zhang Fei, thank you for believing in me, even at my worst. I have you to thank as well. I could not have made it this far without all of you.
You've changed, brother.
Have I?
Yes. You look like a man of purpose now. Yeah, you were looking pretty pathetic before. I don't think he wants to hear that from you.
And you're all just as you've always been. Always there to help me when I need it. I swear your faith in me will be rewarded. Come. If we stand together as one, we can overcome any enemy.
Wait, Battle Shopee. Hey, Del. He starts to teleport. How many total hours do you think you have to put in this game? If you want to go full completionist, probably... Oh, no. Probably a lot. Like, I've spent 100+ hours on this game. Also, welcome to the stream, Random Black Guy, because I'm doing everything on this game. Trying to be a trophy hunter, you can say. Because I'm a completionist when it comes to video games. Alright, so... We need good equipment right now. I rarely use... okay. Let's use... let's use Guan Yu's weapon. Great Mountain Throw. Oh, that looks good. What about this one? Azure Dragon Blow. Ah, this one looks beautiful. Okay. Hey, Dela, welcome to the stream. You're Askro, right? You're the one I DM'd earlier, so yeah. Oh yeah, Mikazuki Dela. Interesting name. But welcome to the stream. By the way, selamat malam. Okay. I'll keep the bursting wave slash, but this one, star. All right, I'll use this mist walk. Is it? Nah. All right. So I have these equipments ready. So because of Gidela. Di Discord saya nama itu. That's your name on Discord. Or like that's at least your YouTube link on Discord, Mikazuki Dela. I mean, Mikazuki is a good name. It means crescent moon. Much better than Gehenna, if you ask me. Okay. Vitality potion. This one. Spirit pill and increased proficiency. Okay, panacea. I'll use those items and let's fight Lubu. I mean, there's nothing wrong of naming your account from quite a famous person. I mean, I use my second channel based of the manga Paripi Kome, Paripi Profar playthroughs.
Yes.
I don't find that cringe at all, if you ask me.
Yes. Right.
Ya boy, aku tak bisa speak English. Ya, aku bisa bahasa Indonesia kok. Jadi kalau misalnya punya masalah dengan bahasa Inggris, ya ngomong aja pakai bahasa Indonesia. Tapi ini emang utamanya channelku tuh pakai bahasa Inggris. So my primary language of this channel is in English. Nah, but I can speak Indonesian.
Yes.
So no worries. Everyone is welcome.
Listen.
All right. No, I'm going to reduce the difficulty here.
The enemy off.
We're going to go with hero. Shop. Okay.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make
I do,
an appearance.
I do have a couple of Solus fans here. Because I collab once with he's not because a VTuber whose friends are friends with Aka Virtual, Vin Arkenstein. So that's how I got here. I got most girls from that community here.
We're going to
Sat.
It's an ambitious task. We'll have to work quickly. The enemy without any mistakes. But I know we can do this. We advance.
Also, your boy, the other Mikazuki is streaming right now, right? Hello, Kyle. Welcome.
Tend to attack when the numbers favor them.
Is this the same person? Because you both have the. Hold on. Just curious. Are you the same people? Because you both have the crocodile emoji right now.
No matter.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream.
Down myself.
I hope you enjoy some Dynasty Warriors gameplay.
All my might.
Sat.
Let's go. The enemy
Oh, I forgot. My bad. I shouldn't have put this ability. Should have put the where is it? I select the wrong ability. Please bring a power shot. Coincidence maybe? Yeah. I got Captain Commando video premiering later today, but I know you'll be in bed. Nah, I'll check it if I'm able to. Just link it to me, buddy. Where is it? Are you from the same community, Kale? Are you from the same community as Dilla?
farewell.
Have you here is all I need. I'm counting on you, now and beyond.
Gotta be quicker.
I do like this theme for Shopee. Vanish.
On the main route is weaker than expected. They must be up to something. If so, an opening may be aiming for the floodgates. Ask Lord Samba to strengthen our defenses there.
What do you mean? What's with that face, Kale?
Starting to get fatigued. This is right.
What's with that face? So are you a fan of video games as well? Muso games like Dynasty Warriors? Or Sengoku Basara? Did you came here from my Sengoku Basara videos?
It's about time I showed you my gratitude for my left eye.
Sut. You dead.
The enemy officer, greatest warrior in all the world.
Game apa bang? Dynasty Warrior Origins nih?
We have infiltrated the floodgates. Now
Ada sesuai judulnya. It's just right in the title. This is Dynasty Warriors Origins.
don't let them get any further. Hold the line. Block their way.
Hey shit. It's Liu Bei. You dead. Hey Mordecai and the co-workers. Good to see you here. I'm doing fine. We're just getting started. We're at Shopee, but this time this is the Shu story. Yeah, I wanna finish chapter 4 for Shu tonight. We're starting the stream by beating the hell out of Liu Bei.
Who's my next victim? What? Lord Louis Boo has left the castle? I suppose it This battle isn't decided just yet.
Mordecai, since you are an avid, I can say you're an avid watcher of VTuber because of your name, Kobokers. Good old Kobo Kanero. So a little story here. Last night, me and some friends were discussing about a big VTuber drama, Cinder. I don't know if you've followed that story. But it's being discussed like literally everywhere right now. Fun fact, Kale. Mordecai here is not Indonesian. I forgot where he's from. You're from Europe, right? But I forgot which part of Europe. Yeah, Kobo's influence can be felt all the way in Europe. Good for her. Aku orang Indonesia. Yes, Manning. Yes, you say you're accomplished, so I assume this means you go for 100% of all your games. Yep. At least the single-player ones. I don't do achievements or do a completionist run for online games. That's not working for me, brother. I just did I just completed Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the booster course. I got all the trophies all the way until 200 cc's, and it was quite tough getting it.
Now all that remains is to reach the
I've heard of the drama. I don't need to refresh. I don't need a refresh. Yeah, I know. It's just pretty damn ridiculous, you know. It's to make it short though. I'm just gonna say it. To make it short, basically, Cinder kind of like screwed other VTubers so that she could get ahead, and also some artists. Yeah, manipulate. Like, in short, she manipulated people, artists, or other VTubers to screw everyone who is a hindrance for her going to the top. Now that like, if when I followed that story, I can't help but think how the world of VTubing is very, very similar to the world of professional wrestling. I only do 100% completion in certain games. I mean, yeah, same goes with it. I only do 100% on games that I really want to invest my time on. So yeah, like going back to the Cinder drama, Mordecai, in a way, like Cinder is basically Hulk Hogan. Hogan kind of did that during his wrestling career. Basically, he screwed over a lot of people, or attempting to screw others, so that he could remain his position as the top guy in all of professional wrestling. Like he weaseled his way through the top.
Sure know how to fight.
You might as well just call Cinder Hogan at this point. Like the amount of similarities between the world of VTubing and professional wrestling is insane. I think Giguk said it best. VTubers are just professional wrestlers with waifu avatars.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
No. Okay, turn on the device.
The floodgates are opening.
To answer pertanyaan kamu tadi, Kyle. Aku orang Indonesia kok. Asli, 100%. Bapak Ibu Indonesia.
Let's go. This land belongs to me now.
Alright, flood attack succeed.
Water? They've taken the floodgates. They're going to flood the castle.
BTW Kyle, kamu dari servernya Sota kah?
The castle is overrun. There's no use trying to defend the gates now. This is hopeless. I'd rather surrender to Lord Salazar than die here. Open the gates. Let his men in.
For example, I recently finished 100% for all the 3D Ninja Gaiden games. Nice. In preparation... ya aku Kyle dan aku Dela. Ya, jadi sama aja kamu. Dua orang.
To rethink our next move. Must be a way. That is worse. No. My blade and my will have not been broken yet.
Oh, there's a jewel. I have two side moment.
Now.
Good for you, I guess. I recently finished 100%. Yeah. I 100% Streets of Rage 4 and TMNT Shredder's Revenge. But well, at least the vanilla version of TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Yes, man. I haven't redo the rest of the DLC characters. But Streets of Rage 4, yeah, I 100% that game. Love that game. And I'm glad that we are going to get a new Shinobi game from the developers of Streets of Rage 4 Tribute Games. And not Tribute Games, sorry, Lizard Cube. Tribute Games is going to make the new Marvel game, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Vito, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. I got an increase of 0.6% of female audience. I guess all that effort to I guess all that effort showing myself on the VTuber community quite paid off. For Shredder's Revenge, the only one... yeah deh, beda akun, beda gender. For Shredder's Revenge, the only one I don't have is the one for no damage against Super... My god, that... I actually avoid all that mission, you know? Oh, no damage against Super Shred, that is just... But I did get all the achievements. It wasn't part of the achievements, though. Come on, Joe. Let's see. Alright, just a bit more before I master this skill. Gotcha.
Situation.
The enemy officer is as defeated as they say. His flooding attack was orchestrated with
Sit,
perfection.
sit. Boom.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Liu Bei.
We still have hope. Our faith in the mightiest warrior who ever lived will see us through this battle.
Yeah, let's pick Jaffe and finish this battle with him. Let's just use our Rage Muso. Jaya rata gitu yoi. Emang seru nih game. Kalau kamu punya PC cobain deh.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
After exhausting all my cunning, here
That was quick.
just you watch, Lord Liu Bei.
I'm not done yet. Chang'an has been defeated. I see. And have the troops gather on me.
It's time to face Liu Bei. I'm counting on you all. We must prepare for the incoming enemy reinforcements. We will rejoin you once they're taken care of.
So in the end, I am the only one left standing. Still, I am more than enough.
Ya, satu versus kebon ya. Memang that's Dynasty Warriors for you. Itulah Dynasty Warrior game Muso. 1 vs 1000, 1 versus 1000. For games like this, do you prefer fighting on horseback or on foot? On foot, for sure. Usually horses only... I only use horses to go from point A to point B. Like, the horse combat isn't really that special. It's just side slashes. Again, it's mainly used for transportation purposes.
Let's go.
Alright, time to face Liu Bei.
Behold, the might of a warrior who stands above all.
Fun fact, yes man, Liu Bei's voiced by Kyle Hebert, aka Ryu from Street Fighter.
Let's do this.
He's also Gohan, right? Kyle Hebert. Yeah, Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. Did he voice another character? I think he voiced another character, right, in Dragon Ball Z, other than Gohan. But correct me if I'm wrong. I know there are like a couple of voice actors who voice more than one character. Chris Sabat, for example, he voiced Vegeta and Piccolo. Yeah, he's Aizen from Bleach. Exactly.
One of us dies here today. Now you will learn what it means to fight the world's
Now, Kyle Hebert voiced other characters in Dynasty Warriors as well prior to this game. In the previous game, Liu Bei was not voiced by Kyle Hebert. Liu Bei was actually voiced by Jamison Price. And Chris Sabat with Shenron. Ah, yeah. Hello, Max. We're starting at Shapi.
like a child flailing their tiny wings. Fails me.
Spin that blade. Si Profar, aku mau bawa. Oh, okay. I'll see you later, Della. Have fun listening to Arion while you sleep. Oh, I love Jamison Price. Jamison Price is great. Hello, and also hello, Menora. Welcome to the stream. I've got a new toy, aka new pop filter. The reason I prefer riding horses in Baza because Muso attacks are only on the right side. Well, there's no, you don't really have a Basara attack on horse in Segu Basara. Again, same goes with Basara. I only use Basara, like, horses in Segu Basara, not every stage has a horse. And I only use horse to transport from point A to point B. Yeah, I'm much stronger now, Lubu. You're not the only one who is strong. Woo! Damn, dia semangat mainnya ganteng. Don't flirt like that, okay?
But this is proof of my superiority.
Yeah, you don't have a Muso attack or a Basar attack on horse. The Basar command actually makes your horse dash. Oh, you big man.
Be proud of your strength. There are so few who can fare this weapon. Now I shall allow you to bear witness to the entirety of my might.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I will never be defeated. Never. It is I who am the strongest.
Let's go. All right, let's finish him.
How could I lose? I survived.
I have my expos praising Kobo fan art like by an I have my expos praising Kobo fan art like by an Indonesian VTuber. Nice, nice.
My
I
apologies.
thank her for her like both in English and
To put
Indonesian.
Liu
Nice,
Bu on the back
nice.
foot like that, it's no small
I
feat.
forgot. Where are you from again? Which part of Europe? Sweden?
But he is truly a formidable foe.
I mean, I'm Indonesian too, right?
We will need to
Terima
work
kasih.
together to defeat him.
I'm glad you find my channel.
Damn pests!
It is done. How would you have me conclude this matter?
That is not for me, but for the court-martials to decide.
And
if I were to forgive you.
Hello, Munawi. I'll read the chat later.
I fear I must refuse. Ah. And there's no need to guide me to the execution grounds. So close. I was so close!
Oh, by the way, Profar, I don't think I told you this, but my name is going to be in the credits for Mayhem Brawlers 2. Oh, that's really cool. What are you contributing in that game? Yeah, I played Mayhem Brawler 1. It has a very similar style to Streets of Rage 4, but I'm not really a big fan of that game, so my apologies. I'm from Lithuania. Ah, Lithuania. Interesting enough. Interesting enough. One of my good friends on Discord, one of the first people to, you could say, support this channel is from Lithuania. Well, now he lives in the US. He's a little busy right now. Imagine if that hit, if that hit kills Liu Bei. That would be funny. Liu Bu, yeah, or Louis Bu, as the game pronounced it. Welcome to the stream, Munawir. Lu Lingxi, unfortunately, is not in this game. Would I love to see her in this game? Kinda, maybe. It's one of those. It's what I said last time. Is so like you can make an argument considering everyone a clone. Oh, they should have just put characters like the missing characters like Da Chao, Xiao Chao, the female especially Da Chao, Xiao Chao, Lu Lingqi, because they're just gonna be skins of other characters. On one hand, yes, that's true, but on the other hand, because they're just gonna be skins of other characters, I honestly don't want to see them. It's a good enough reason to not have them. I'd rather not have them. I'd rather not have them be played or be not playable. I'd rather not have them in this game than be another clone of a character. Fuck, I can't even pronounce right. I'd rather not have these female characters here than having them be a clone of another character. Yeah. Got nothing. To be honest, Mayhem Brawler not really stunning, but Mayhem Brawler 2 looks interesting. Animation looks more fluid too. That's good to hear. It's developed by a working relationship. Oh, I've developed a working relationship with the developer, Hero Concept. That's really cool. That's really good. That's really cool. Keep up the good work. Yes, man. 500 soldiers. So you're like an honorary member or something? Like special thanks in the credits? That's really cool. It's nice to have like a good working relationship with something that you are passionate about.
I was taken with Lord Louis Bu's strength.
Nice,
Fought on
that's good to hear.
battlefield after battlefield, hoping I might die a warrior's death at his side. An honor Lord Cao Cao denied me. I hear that it was you who pleaded for my life. What did I do to deserve such cruelty?
The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm, and you will never master true strength after death. It is a goal reached only through life.
Lord Shen Liao, there you are.
Lord Shu Huang.
I had heard that you would serve Lord Xiao Cao, so I came to give you my greetings. I don't believe we've had a chance to speak in peace since I served under Lord Li Jue in Chang'an.
You were in a situation similar to my own, were you not? Lord Shu Huang, if I may ask, how do you serve two lords without any qualms?
Saying I have no qualms would be a lie, but so would denying my wish to pursue my path as a warrior. Even as an enemy, I was astounded by how you fought in Xia Pei. Fighting beside you would truly
Maybe he's
be a
the illegitimate child of Xiao Xiao and Cao
I can only
Cao.
hope that I may follow in your footsteps as a great warrior. Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhen Liao, I ask you both for your guidance.
So you would follow me just as I followed Lord Liu Bei? Lord Guan Yu, allow me to thank you for asking that my life be spared. For if I had died in Xia Pei, I would not have had the chance to meet a warrior like Lord Shu Huang again.
No thanks are necessary.
What say? The three of us spar to commemorate our gathering here.
A fine idea.
You'll hear no complaint from me. After all, a warrior speaks not with their words, but with their blade.
Last year I did a bunch of Mayhem Brawler videos on my channel and reached out to me a few times and thanked me for featuring the game on my channel. Eventually I was invited to the Discord. Oh, that's really good.
Lord Guojia does. He's popular with all types.
So I got to meet some developers as well because of my Sengubasa videos. No, I'm not making like I didn't meet any Sengubasa developers. I'm an indie developer. They're making a game called Stella Gale. One of them became good. One of them became friends with me. You might recognize him in the channel as Tecmobus, and he told me that because he's making like an arena, like a 2D hack and slash game. Stella Gale is a 2D hack and slash game, and he's also a fan of Muso games and Sengubasa. And then he found my channel, and the biggest honor I had was that he told me he showed my Basara videos to his boss and his coworkers, and he also told me that his team, or his company, actually used some parts of my videos as a reference to in their game, as a reference to do hack and slash correctly in their game, and I was like, wow, I couldn't believe, like, wow, that I felt very honored with that for abling to do that. I could not have imagined to have such an influence, even if it's just small. Even in Russian translation of Chinese names, where Saren becomes Sao Zhen and Cao Cao and Cao Cao. Oh, speaking of Russian translation, I found a really cool a video. It's Sengubasa 3's opening, Naked Arms, but in Russian. So TM Revolution Naked Arms Russian cover. If you're done with the stream, I highly recommend you check it out. It is really good.
They say this is an important place.
It's vanishing.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think.
Let's see. Any items? Nah.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
All right, Zhangfei, you want to talk? Alberto, welcome to the stream.
How far we've come.
How's it going? It's doing good.
We started out as a bunch of bumpkins from Yo, but now we're great officers, giving audiences with royalty. I don't know what it is about my brothers, but the Emperor and Cao Cao seem to have taken a liking to them. Thinking back on it now,
I see,
a lot has
Max.
changed since our early days. The only thing that hasn't changed is me. I wonder if I should start making some changes myself.
Honestly, what kinds of change?
Well, how about this? I'll be Lord Zhangfei, the brave and wise warrior with temperance enough to never lose himself to drink. Wouldn't that be something? It must be the alcohol talking.
Like always.
Speaking of changes, you're quite different than you were when we first met. But your heart is more or less in the same place.
Sure, just recommend me anything,
I
yes,
always
man.
feel at ease with you.
I'm always down for a good hack and slash.
Nothing has changed since Dong Chuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
Oh, it has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. We bid you good night.
What is up with this music?
What timing?
Wait.
I've just...
Yeah, 2D goes. Recommend Blasphemous, Foregone, The Messenger, and Dead Cells. I know Dead Cells, haven't tried that. Blasphemous, well, it's more of a Castlevania, like Metroidvania game, right? Foregone, I haven't heard about Foregone.
Just received word that Lord Gongsun Zan was defeated by Lord Yuan Shao at Yijing. I owed a great deal to that man. Lord Gongsun Zan took me under his wing when I was directionless. He even nominated me as a minister of Ping Yuan. This chaos has claimed a dear friend.
Do not lose heart.
Thank you for your concern. But to be honest, it hasn't dampened my spirits as much as you might imagine. Lord Gongsun
Yeah,
Zan's
Soulsborne,
defeat
Metroidvania.
has given Lord Yuan Shao the 4 provinces north of the river, making his kingdom the most powerful in the land. Conflict with Lord Cao Cao will be unavoidable. History is being written. Great changes are coming to our world. The sadness I should be feeling at the loss of a great friend has been replaced by strange excitement for the future. I have something to discuss with you. Tonight, let us enjoy drinks in the moonlight before feasting together in your room.
There's also another Soulsborne Metroidvania game that looks like, yeah, there's a Blasphemous-like game, but it feels more like Bloodborne. I forgot the name.
Shh. Not so loud, Zhang Fei.
I'll read it later. Wait.
Why with the Emperor?
I am not sure of His Majesty's true intentions, but he is clearly not satisfied with the current state of affairs. So, what say the three of you?
What can I say? Your mind's already made up, isn't it?
Yeah. Helping all those in need. That's what you set out to do.
I'm with you, no matter what.
Very well. It's good to know I have your trust. I spoke with the Emperor here, and learned how much he is suffering under the current arrangement. I will do what I believe is right, in the way I see fit. If His Majesty is asking for help, then I want to answer the call.
Heh, that's the Liu Bei we all know. Besides, we never plan to just keep taking orders from Cao Cao forever, right?
I have no objections. But how are we going to carry out such a plan? As it stands, we are nothing more than the guests of Lord Cao Cao's. We don't have the soldiers, let alone the support necessary to succeed.
First, we will remove ourselves from Lord Cao Cao's influence and claim some land on which to establish a base. Lord Cao Cao has been talking about attacking Yuan Shu in anticipation of Yuan Shao's forces coming south. That will be our opportunity to leave Shu City. Our destination is in Shu, the castle at Xiaopei. With the time we've spent there, I'm sure the people will give us a warm welcome upon our return.
I'm no strategist, but do you really think we should bother with attacking Yuan Shu? If we're just going to turn on Cao Cao anyway, I don't see why we need to keep following his orders.
I understand your thoughts, but we cannot deny that he has helped us on many occasions. I'd like to repay him for that.
One can be too honorable.
Perhaps. But I cannot be the hero to stand against Lord Cao Cao if I am in his debt.
It's just like you to think this way, brother. But that's the part of you we admire most. Stay true to your chosen path.
We're gonna go to war with Cao
While
Cao.
Liu Bei is away negotiating the alliance with Yuan Shao, it's up to us to defend Xiaopei. His family also resides within this castle. Should anything happen, we must be ready to guard it with our lives.
Okay, so cow, yeah. Okay, so let me read the chat first. Have you tried Mother Russia Bleeds? Yes, I did play Mother Russia Bleeds with a friend, and it has a unique style. It has like that very dark tone, but I'm not a big fan of the combat. I know a lot of people love Mother Russia Bleeds, but I personally don't enjoy that much. Combat's a bit clunky though. 3D hack and slash DMC. Yes, I played DMC 3, 4, and 5. Ninja Gaiden. I still need to play that. I might get the Ninja Gaiden collection on Steam, and Darksiders as well. I haven't played any Darksiders games. Peter, welcome to the stream, buddy. DMC. I have played 3 mainline games on my Switch. DMC 3 on the Switch is arguably the best version. I do not have Age of Calamity yet. Onimusha, yes, I played Onimusha. I played all 4 of them. In fact, during COVID, I marathoned all Onimusha games. Hello, Munawir. Hi, how do you recommend me to buy FF7 Remake? Because right now on Steam, I have a Golden Week discount. Yes, get it. If you like hack and slash, get Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you like RPG, get Final Fantasy VII Remake. The combat for Final Fantasy VII Remake is a good combination between hack and slash and turn-based RPG. It's hard for me to explain it, but I've streamed the game before, right? Before the end of the end of last year, and that was my first hurrah with Final Fantasy, and I can safely say I really like that game. Sorry, I can safely say I really like that game. I didn't realize that I would spend 120 hours in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Go get him, Tiger. Yeah. Now I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I haven't finished Chapter 2 because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth have these like areas in map where you have side missions. Like, I do not want to progress the chapter or progress the game until I'm done with the available area, until I'm done with all the missions in that area.
Yes, it is a relief to have you here with us. With Cao Cao's forces engaging Yuan Shu's massive army, I can't see the commander himself bringing soldiers our way, but there's reason enough to believe he might send one of his officers. We need to stay vigilant. I am sure Liu Bei and the others will be able to secure the alliance and bring back reinforcements. All we can do is put our faith in them and perform our duty here.
Xiaopei is surrounded by so many waterways.
Let's see. Are there anyone we can visit? Oh, there's a battle though. Assistance in Yo province. Not just which DMC3 in general is the best game in the franchise. Some say 5. I think I like 5 a bit more than 3. Ah, there's a battle there. Even compared to the special edition version of the Switch, I put 5 right after 3. Ah, okay. 4 is actually really good as well. I know some people like 3. Said 3 is a better game. I can see that, but there are some things in 4 that I just like better.
Shall we provide backup? Onward, to join our allies. The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker.
But then again, I'm more of a single Basara guy, so.
Way to stick it to them. Need to let loose.
I mean, it's from the same creator as well, Single Basara and Devil May Cry. Inertia is a property of matter.
Quit charging into things.
Yeah. But I honestly, the boss rush in DMC3 is a lot better than how they did it in DMC4 with that, you know, dice game. I am not a big fan of that.
Now, onward. Start the advance.
Looking rough.
Ow. DMC1 is a personal favorite? Tell him, Mr. Graham. I thought your favorite was DMC2. Real gamers don't skip DMC2. I think we need to revise that. Real gamers don't skip Mega Man X6.
Way to stick it to them. Need to let loose. Mid-defeat.
Yeah. Some of the greatest dialogues exist in DMC1, like that Dante scene.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Wait. DMC1 has... Wait. Yeah, DMC4 boss rush is pretty much a stretch. Never did, but DMC2 wasn't fun. I'd rather deal with Boss R1 RNG grind.
Gotta be quicker.
Rampage stops now. How about this?
Looking rough.
Did I skip DMC2? No. Will I play it again? Hell nah. Good.
The enemy officer.
That's a good explanation about DMC2. I someday try to S-rank all mission. Good luck. The only game that I was able to get all S-rank is Streets of Rage 4 so far.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We must push harder. Looking rough. Let's go. Now. Looking rough. Whoa, I see you. Gotta be quicker. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping.
Let's talk to Guan Yu.
More people are losing their families. The castles and.
Greetings.
Is something the matter?
Not exactly. I am simply thinking about Liu Bei and where he might lead us from here. When he told us that he had found his purpose. When he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao to establish a base of our own. I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. And yet, he still lacked a solid ambition for us to pursue. He would speak of doing great things for the world, but never decided what those great things would be. But then, after fighting Louis Bu, and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. He found some sense of purpose. This could well be the turning point. Will he be able to seize this opportunity to rise? That is why it is more important than ever that we support him, no matter what.
I feel the same way.
That's what I like to hear. We must all work together to help him achieve greatness.
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Xiaopei Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
Thanks YouTube. You didn't load my chat again.
They have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders.
We must defend the castle.
God damn it! I missed so much. I missed so many chat because YouTube did not load. Reza Aditare tahu, tapi nggak begitu ngikutin. Okay, let me read the chat. Oh, you okay? Munawir, great. You bought it. Have fun. It's a really good game. Just to be ahead of most DMC fans, yet I've this petty about self-valid. Just to be ahead, supposed to be okay. DMC 2. I do have all 5 DMC games on Steam, thanks to a couple of weeks ago. Oh, you mean 6? You mean 6, including DMC Devil May Cry, you know, the reboot. DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition not being on PC is lame. DMC 5 with online co-op trailer is just the best. I wish DMC 5 had had co-op from the get-go. Am I the only one here who likes DMC 2? Good for you. I actually like DMC Reboot better than DMC 2. And even DMC 2 is considered non-canon, right, by Capcom? Yeah, DMC Devil May Cry. I played worse games. You and I both, buddy. You and I both. El Dante. F7 Remake is the size... sorry, damn, FF7 Remake size is almost the same as RDR2. Yep, it's a big game.
There are plenty of marshes
and Rebirth is even bigger.
So you get people falling in from time to time.
Oh, someone's joined the... Wait. Sorry, I'm giving someone a role in Discord. Bang, kamu tahu Reza Auditore? Iya tadi tahu. Tapi aku nggak begitu ngikutin kontennya. Alright. No, just the 5 real games here. DMC Dante looking like Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes with when he still had dark black hair. Aku tadi kaget tadi nonton replay dia. Kenapa kaget? At DMC when I had an Xbox One.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers.
Adrenaline in my soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes. Why am I going there? Yeah, what is wrong with YouTube? Why are you not loading my chat, damn it?
You there?
Yeah, defense of Shapi. Alright, let's use a different weapon. I want to use this one. The Twin Axe. Earth Blast. Nice. Battle Roar. Sky Thunder. Oh damn, that's really strong. Furious Final Rush. Okay, double bite. Yeah, I'll upgrade these skills first before we go to a different one. This easy battle, just stand defend the gate. Have you guys watched DMC Netflix series? I watched the ending with my friends on Discord. I haven't watched the entire show. Distracted by adrenaline in my soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes.
Enemies already invaded the castle? Well, have to hurry and drive them out. Any who invade our stronghold will be met with
The enemy
our
officer
blades.
has been defeated.
Work, everyone.
No relation, but I just one shot at the main enemy as Kanetsugu in Force Magi. Yep, you can do that. Yeah, Kanetsugu, if you play as Kanetsugu, he can one-shot everyone, but everyone can one-shot you. That's the entire shtick of Kanetsugu.
Still so many of them. I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to hold the enemy's advantage.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As long as I'm here, you won't get through.
I am invincible. Yep, that's his entire shtick.
How many men you have? Now be gone unless you wish to taste my blade.
So, this is what Guan Yu's like when he's serious. Facing him head-on may be a difficult feat.
Sacred protect us. You have my face. Pull through somehow. With your help. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't really like the DMC show on Netflix.
Things don't look too good.
So far, the best Capcom anime show is still Seigo Basara.
Bit of strength to take you on.
Overall, I did enjoy the show, but yes, there were some things that bothered me. We have to develop into refugee allegories. I have a double axe too.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Especially if you like Lady, she's rough. Again, I stand by my point. The best Capcom animated series so far is still Seigo Basara.
The enemy officer
Evenly matched.
defeated.
The real battle starts here.
I hate Netflix Lady.
To come wandering into our ranks.
Attack Shao Yuan. Oh, You met the ladies voice actors? Who's ladies voice actors, by the way?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer still has been defeated. That means I must fall back for now.
The enemy's holding out well, considering the difference in strength of our forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last.
Oh,
forever.
Kate Higgins. Nice.
We've been able to hold out
Sakura's voice actor, right?
Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
Still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much from the famed Guan Yu. Still, he must be getting quite nervous.
Oh, Michelle Ruff in the MCP. Yeah, Kate Higgins is Sakura's voice actor.
Take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
It's not that they come marching in with a huge army. Does this mean they're nearly done for?
The enemy formation has changed. Push the enemy stronghold now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, we won't last long. Let us take this chance to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Advance now.
Oh, damn. Oh, DMC3 is Kari Waldron, Michelle Ruff. I see.
You are foolish for charging ahead like this.
Kitana's voice actor in MK11 and MK1.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, Boxer Anime at least handled by a local studio with real historical guidelines. They respect the source. Yep, production IG. Anyway, guys, I gotta go, so have fun. Alright, yes, man. I'll see you later. So I guess rather than Yukari.
Lord Guan Yu, I, Zhang Liao, shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave my way through and bring us that much closer to victory.
Let's rescue Guan Yu.
We have put Guan Yu in check. Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
If the castle falls, all of this will be for naught. Still, all we can do now is fight the foes before us. Now, believe in your allies and in our victory to come.
Let's run.
You're pretty strong, aren't you? And I'd be happy to take you on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's no way we'll lose.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat.
It is my duty to stop Lord Guan Yu.
The enemy officer
Anyone get
has
in
been
our way.
defeated.
Not even
But now rescue the castle.
My mission is far from complete. Yet I have no choice but to retreat now.
We've broken through. This is our chance. Onward to victory. We're going to take this with my own hands. Time to advance.
This appears to be as far as we come. Yes, the resistance is futile.
Was that move intentional or just foolish? I shall retreat now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The moment has come.
Attack horse.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everything I have. I never would have thought to flash brilliance. Suppose
suppose we won't be enemy officer together.
1,000 KOs.
Suppose things aren't going my way today.
Gotcha.
Maybe next time.
This'll do.
You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
This'll do.
The enemy officer. No choice. Been defeated. But to retreat.
Looking rough. This'll do.
I hope so. The enemy officer.
I've had so much
been
fun,
defeated.
but it seemed it's about time for me to withdraw.
You're among their ranks. It makes sense why we've had such trouble. See you. You broke through the silverwoods. Good eye. The enemy officer dangerous one has been defeated. I'm afraid I'll have to take you down. Let our strength decide the outcome of this battle. Put in your weapon.
Oh, damn. Alright, attack Shahudun.
We go. Take this.
Sacred protect us.
Slash.
Let's get serious.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw. The enemy officer. Take it. Has been defeated. Gotta be quicker than that.
Gotcha. And you're dead. Oh, the battle's not finished?
The enemy officer.
What's the condition? Oh, defend shopping castle. Okay.
After we held such a great advantage. Let's go.
There are more.
Indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
All units, assault Xiaopei. Must capture the castle. Post Sacred protect us.
Oh, that's it?
Evans, you and Cao Cao himself is here. You better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I go on you to protect the stronghold.
I ended up getting two 8 terabytes HDD. I'm going to put in my computer to replace the two 4 terabytes HDD I have. Nice. If you can add more SSDs, that would be much better.
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu. The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
you would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
Yeah, Guan Yu joined Cao Cao. For now, at least. I need to swap my 500 gigabytes for 1 terabytes still, but I have 2 terabytes SSD for large Steam games. You already have 2 SSDs in your machine.
Ah, there you are.
Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask you. Guan Yu, what would you say to an invitation to remain in my service?
What?
You mean?
Yes. I would like for Guan Yu to eventually come under my command instead of being a mere guest. I want him to walk with me on the path to power.
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
No need to look so grim. I merely asked what if. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. No matter how many losses he suffers, or how weak he becomes. My brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims of our troubled times. I truly believe that.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence.
Iya, aku pernah kena copy attention juga, Tantio.
Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I
Di
was
beberapa live
certain
streamku
you'd never get
nyebelin
another
banget.
chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of
I do
no
like this
greater
violin rendition of the Three Kingdoms theme. Wei Wenshu, Sao Bu or Lusa. I don't plan on staying.
I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy. But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Zluan. May your next journey be fruitful.
You know what I find interesting about Cao Cao here?
And hopefully, at my side.
Out of all the Dynasty Warriors characters, especially the three lords, Cao Cao is the only person who referred the main character as Zluan.
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happy.
Yeah, so some of my Dynasty Warriors origins were copyright claimed by Tencent Music.
What kind of life does the Emperor live in?
And it's because of violin strings. Yes, violin strings triggered the copyright system to be claimed by Tencent. I know it's pretty damn weird and it's pretty damn annoying. And apparently it's not just me. I've heard and seen a couple of content creators got copyright claimed by Tencent. And out of like this either violin string or a glass shatter effect. Yeah, I know, it's pretty damn ridiculous. 3 of my streams were copyrighted by Tencent, which I filed an appeal, by the way. I'm not taking that bullshit. Oh, I'm sleepy. Indeed, WTF. The thing with YouTube copyright is that it's... Alright, about YouTube copyright claim. Well, let me enter the battlefield first. Oh, it's a big battle. So, the thing with YouTube copyright claim is that it's an automated system by a bot. So if the bot detects a music that sounds very similar to another copyrighted music, then it's gonna automatically file a copyright claim. Now, it has a lot of things wrong in that system because, and other than the system itself, the problem with this system lies on the fact that anyone can register their songs on YouTube. I'm trying to explain it in a simple way that I can understand and you guys can understand. So let's say it happened to my Jackie Chan Stuntmaster streams as well. So the overworld theme of Jackie Chan Stuntmaster is a copyrighted music because someone took that music and then registered that music as their own on YouTube. So whenever you play Jackie Chan Stuntmaster on YouTube and you are in the overworld part, the system automatically detects copyright, and the system is going to say, oh yeah, this video is copyright claimed by the quote-unquote company or the party that owns the music, even though they do not own the music, but they did register the music on YouTube in a sense. Again, there's so many things I don't know about the system, but as far as I understand it, that's how the system goes. So what happened is that during the pre-chapter narration, that some part of that music was super similar to the music that Tencent claimed to be theirs. They registered that part on YouTube. So whenever that music plays, the system says, "Oh, you're playing a copyrighted music." And that also happened with my Seihu Basar 3 video. I decided to re-edit the video with 2 things. 1, because of the music. 2, there was a huge audio discrepancy. Whenever I play a cutscene or a footage, it was super loud because I used the default audio settings, and unfortunately the default audio setting was super loud. I should have checked that before I upload the video. So I changed some audios, and also the music that I used at the end was Naked Arms. But it wasn't TM Revolution's Naked Arms. It was actually a cover by Zekule. Now, the issue is that Zekule's cover in Naked Zekule's voice is so similar to TM Revolution. He has a voice that is very similar to Nishikawa Takanoi when he sings a TM Revolution song. So the bot detected that, and thought that I was playing TM Revolution Naked Arms, when in fact that I'm playing the cover version that could be used for free and fair use. That's the issue with YouTube copyright claims. You can claim, YouTube can say, fair use, like cover is fair use. But if your cover is too similar with the actual music, you can get copyright claimed or even a strike. That's the scariest part. And whenever you have a copyright claim, you're under the mercy of the claimant. So for example, my Dynasty Warriors Origin streams were copyright claimed by Tencent. I filed an appeal saying, hey, the music that you're claiming is not in my video, right? I'm not playing your damn music, Tencent. But Tencent has all the power to accept or reject that claim. So if they falsely claim my video saying, oh yeah, you did play my music, then I'm fucked. Right? Then the claim is still there. The claim is still legit. So if I want to file a second appeal, I need to dox myself. I need to give my real name, give my address to fight, like basically to fight a quote-unquote lawsuit with this company. It's really ridiculous, you know. Joe Meyer, welcome to the stream. DMCA's RS, yeah. How's it going, man? I'm doing great. And it happened with my Tenchu Wrath of Heaven stream and content as well. So the ending song for Tenchu was that was made by Asakura Noriyuki for that game was taken as a sample music for some random rapper on YouTube, and then he claimed that music to be his own. So whenever you play Tenchu Wrath of Heaven and play that ending music, you're gonna be copyrighted. You're gonna get a copyright claim by this rapper, and this random rapper can decide whether you are violating copyright or not. That is just ridiculous. And this is why I think YouTube is not a good source of income. Like, you can get a lot of money by being a successful YouTuber, but two things that I always repeat. I don't want to be in the point where I have to make videos. I just want to make videos because I want to. And if I ever do this as a job, I would have hated it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
A big battlefield. Secret River protect us. Full mount the charge. Destroy 60 cavalry.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This area belongs to us now.
Allies are doing well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, wait, I'll read the chat later. Let me finish this battle.
Solitude on the battlefield.
Gotcha.
You must be good. Let us fight. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, let's finish this battle. Ooh, 2000.
Now, we give our all. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The time has come to show the results of our training.
You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Gotta be quick again, pursuit. Immediate.
This'll do. Now. This'll do.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do.
Ow.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Sacred Perk protect us. Sacred Perk protect us.
I'm making my way up.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Can't believe this.
Just like Markiplier said, post 2010 YouTube has no fun and bot pushing for cheap content farming. Well, fun is relative. Like, I still enjoy doing content despite all the bullshit that happens on YouTube, but it's one of those, yeah, when the bullshit happened, it's really draining your energy. It's like, it's really getting to you. It really, really gets to you when those unnecessary bullshit happens.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
No, I got a reward. Have we restored the peace for every province? Jing and Liang. You province.
We have it better than most just being...
I'm so hungry.
Me too, I'm hungry.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
Alright, let's talk to Cao Cao.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them. No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Profar, I'm very curious to ask, since I watched your ideas video for licensed anime games, how did you come up with Kingdom Hearts style crossover idea? It just came up, honestly. It just came up, Mordecai, because I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. I love the Kingdom Hearts games. I played Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories, even though that's my least favorite Kingdom Hearts game, Chain of Memories.
This town has
And it actually, so it actually kind of down, like, what's the word? It just downed on me, or it just came up to me. How is it that we never had a Shonen Jump Kingdom Hearts game? Like, Kingdom Hearts is essentially Square Enix with Disney, right? Square Enix and Disney. So you basically play Sora traveling through different Disney worlds and integrating himself into the Disney stories, right? Why can't we have that for Kingdom Hearts? So it just kind of came out on me, you know? It just kind of dawned on me. I was like, this could have been a, like, I don't know why Shonen Jump never explored the idea of such idea. Well, I actually know why. Licensing can be a bit of a bitch. You know, licensing can be a bit of an issue with video game developers, and not to mention, like, licensing can be very expensive and troublesome as far as I'm concerned. In terms of financials, it's expensive, and in terms of administration, you can say it could be very it can be full of headache. So it's more on the I'm trying to find the words here. It's more on the lines of cost and earnings, you could say. Like, a lot of developers probably don't, like, a lot of developers don't, again, I'm trying to explain this in English. I feel like a lot of developers are not willing to take risk of making a high quality AAA anime games, because the cost of licensing and developing such games would be, you can say, really great, and they're not sure on how much these anime games are going to sell. Right now, you can make the argument of, anime, like, licensed animes are very popular, right? Are very marketable. To an extent, I agree, but they're only marketable for, like, the big names, you know, like your Dragon Balls, your One Piece, your Naruto. I feel like those, or maybe perhaps Bleach, I think those are the more marketable mainstream animes that developers might be interested on making a high quality AAA anime game, right? But for the rest of the IPs, like, for example, Shonen Jump is a big Shonen Jump has many series, right? Other than your Dragon Ball, like your big threes, right? The Dragon Ball, the One Piece, the Bleaches, the Narutos. How many people are interested on it? Like, yeah, again, you can make an argument. There are a lot of people who are interested, but it is still a very niche market, you can say. Like your Saint Seiya's. How many people actually are interested in Saint Seiya's? Hunter x Hunter is a popular show, but is it big enough to make a AAA quality game? Well, we are going to have a Hunter x Hunter fighting game by hiding. Let's take the more obscure titles, for example. City Hunter. City Hunter is probably one of my favorite Shonen Jump series. How many people are very interested in a City Hunter game? Probably not much. As much as I want to see a City Hunter AAA Yakuza game, because I feel like City Hunter fits like a glove to a Yakuza game. They did the Yakuza game with Fist of North Star. They can easily do it with City Hunter, but then again, how much is a City Hunter Yakuza game is going to cost, and how much is Sega is going to earn from a City Hunter game, right? Indomie, yeah, I would love to eat some Indomie. Anything I'd kill for a sequel, Jump Ultimate Stars. I would love to do that. In Japan, fair use doesn't exist. Yeah, I found out WWE abandoned trademarking Edge. What do you mean? Does that mean Adam Copeland can switch his name to Edge instead of Cope in AEW? I hope so. As I was saying, yeah. I feel like if you ask me where do I get the idea, I just got it because I'm a big Kingdom Hearts guy. I just want to see, like, it would have been really nice or really great to see a Kingdom Hearts style Shonen Jump game. You play as a protagonist, like you play as an original protagonist of the game, traveling through worlds of Shonen Jump. Like, imagine if your main character goes to Naruto's world, and then you integrate yourself, and then this character integrate himself into the Pain arc. For example, he works with Naruto to fight Pain. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts, right? Sora, Donald, Goofy entered Mulan. So Sora, Donald, and Goofy goes into Mulan's world, help Mulan fight Shan Yu. Could be an interesting idea, but again, the likelihood of such idea is very, very small. But if we ever get to that point, oh man, I'd lose my mind.
I heard something's about to happen in Guangdu.
Right. The story I heard from Dragon Ball FighterZ, almost 82% of the income goes to Toei Animation as they are the IP holder rather than Arxis as the game dev. That makes sense. That makes sense. And another thing that I had this discussion with my friends, Pepsi Man included, is that if you're looking like, if you look at, let's say, game IPs, popular game IPs, I'm not talking about anime, game IPs. Most game IPs you could say are, I mean, we play games as kids, but most video games are affordable towards adults, right? Are affordable for adults like us who have a job, who can buy video games, right? Young adults to adults. Not a lot of, like, most animes these days, especially, like, again, unless you're major titles like your Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, most animes these days are catered towards teenagers, right? I mean, we watch anime as a teenager, right? As a kid, as a teenager. Most animes are catered towards kids and teenagers, mostly teenagers. Like, for example, Solo Leveling. If, let's say, Solo Leveling has a AAA quality game, how many people are going to be interested in that game? How many people who can afford the game, right? Mostly adults, and not all adults would be excited with the idea of buying a Solo Leveling game, let's say, for their kid or for their teenagers, right? I'm just making a speculation here. I could be wrong, which is why a lot of anime series tend to, because most animes cater toward teenagers and most younger, to a younger audience, teenagers. So the safer bet, you could say, the safer decision would be putting anime series into collaborative project with free-to-play games. Like, for example, we got Jujutsu Kaisen in Fortnite. We got Solo Leveling in Mobile Legends. We got Jujutsu Kaisen in PUBG. Was it PUBG? Basically with gacha games or free-to-play mobile games. Why? Because it has it costs less to develop, right? And gacha games earn a lot of money. Quite a lot of money to license them. And most of their revenue comes from ads or whales, you can say. I'm trying to explain this in a simple matter. It's just that I'm having trouble. Perhaps I don't understand it enough. That's why I have trouble explaining it. But I hope you get the general gist of what I'm saying, right? Better yet, bring the other characters to the other world. Big chunk because it counts as IP merch. That depends on what genre the licensed anime game is going for. There's the reason why Bandai and some devs like CC2 is relying on the fighting game. Mainly arena fighters are safe bet. Exactly. That's I 100% agree. It's a safe bet. It's not just arena fighter games. Like I said, collaborating with free-to-play games is a safe bet as well. For a first game that is based on the anime, like, we can complain about we wish we have more AAA anime games, quality games. Well, the best thing we can do is support them. I don't know, maybe this is just like a weird concept, but if we really want to support our favorite anime or our favorite anime game, maybe we start actually, we should stop using pirated anime sites and actually support them in the best ways that we can, right? Watch them in Netflix or on Amazon. I get it, streaming service has its issues, but I'm just saying, like, if you really want to support that anime and hopefully one day the series can make a big transition towards AAA games, then you go support them with your wallet as best as you can. Again, that's just a fairy tale. That's just a fairy tale scenario, but at the end of the day, I'm just a random guy who plays video games on YouTube. I don't really have a lot of big insights on the video game industry, right? I'm not a video game journalist, nor do I want to be. Alright, let's start the battle of Baimon Yanjin.
Let's begin.
The main market is the adult who grew up with it. Exactly. That's why games like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach can work as a quality game, because most people who buy these games, or most people who watch Naruto, or who watch these animes, are adults who used to watch them as kids. The main market is adults who grew up with their childhood, including Kamen Rider, CSM bars. Yeah. You know how goddamn expensive CSM is in Kamen Rider? Like, it's insanely expensive. And most people who can spend money on Kamen Rider merch, like DX or CSMs, are adults who grew up with Kamen Rider.
Yes.
I'd rather hunt for Blu-rays or buy merch. Yeah.
Listen.
Alright, I want to use a different weapon. Let's use Jiangfei's weapon.
My time has come.
And so have I.
Now go.
I wish Guan Yu has blue, by the way, when he joins Cao Cao's army. I wish he wear blue.
Away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Bai Ma Castle.
Wait, you'd have to get a nose ring, get clown-colored hair, and gain 50 pounds. Go by the talk about shitty political takes instead of talking about video games if you're a game journalist? Yeah. Nah.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Bai Ma Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them.
We will keep the enemy at bay. We must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward.
The enemy officer has been received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste.
That sucks up gaming, yeah.
We march at once.
My sister actually told me an interesting thing. She told me one of my talents or skills is gaming, and she kind of like told me with my gaming skill is something to be proud. Like, if you have gaming skills, it shouldn't be ashamed of. It's something that you should be proud of, because not a lot of people have gaming skills or gaming sense. Speaking of gaming sense, you know what grinds my gears sometimes? I don't know if I kind of forgot if I told you this already, but it grinds my gear whenever I see someone play an RPG. Like, I'm not the biggest, like, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based RPGs. I am, however, a fan of action RPGs. It grinds my gear whenever someone plays action RPGs and skip reading, skip the tutorial, skip the cutscene, and then in the middle of the game he complains about, oh, where am I supposed to go? Or this game sucks because the mechanics is ass. No, it's not that the mechanics. It's not that the mechanic is ass. You refuse to read. Like, there are some genres that is very reading heavy. RPG is one of them, and it grinds my gear whenever I see people complain about RPG, saying it sucks because you refuse to read. A Raptor from Game Grumps.
Now is the time to attack. Forward!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in these endless streams. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
owe Lord Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
Dean Takashi with the commit tutorial, yeah. And how is he an experienced 30 game journalist? Like, he's a 30-year experienced gaming journalist, right? How? He didn't freaking duck when he played a Punch-Out on the Wii. That grinds my gear. Scrubs, yeah.
Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here.
Yeah, not only you didn't read the tutorial or you didn't read the instructions, you say the game sucks because you don't know, or because you don't know what to do, or the game is not telling you what to do. Like, there was a bruh moment I remember. Someone, it's an Indonesian streamer, someone playing Elden Ring, and he found a book. And you know, when he found a book, he didn't read what the book has to offer. You know what he said? Oh, here's a book. What does this do? It's a book. What do you think a book does? Right? What do you think? Here's the book. What is it? What is it for? He said. What do you think a book is for? For you to read. What, you think a book is for you to eat?
We must reclaim it.
Again, it's a book. Perhaps you would know what it does if you actually read what it said, or what it says.
Let's start the advance.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge
by
to
Luan.
the people of the North.
God's everyone comprehension reading is shot. Yeah.
Seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to
Yummy
taking
book.
his life.
Hello, Grand Strategist. Yeah, we're playing at the Battle of Bai Man Yanjin, but as Shu side.
The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
You don't gain knowledge by eating a book.
Now we must go on the
Enemy officer.
Yeah, Bailuan just want to piss us off. That's what he's doing. Speaking of comprehension, I watched this good video. I want to talk about this as well. I watched this good video from Josh Strifehaze. Amazing content creator, by the way. He said media literacy is gone. And it's a really good insight to people who gives opinions. Like, everyone have opinions, right? You are free to have your own opinion, but opinions have consequences. Now, here's what Josh said, is that whenever you discuss a game, it's rarely he sees, like, whenever, like, on the internet, whenever you discuss a game, it's rarely about giving your take. It's really about, let's discuss the good and the bad, and whether you think this game is a good game based on the positive or negatives. Like a healthy discussion. It's always end up being, oh, which game is more popular than the other? It's like a turf war, you know? It's like a turf war between cults. I get the best example. I'm a fan of Dynasty Warriors. I'm a fan of Sengoku Basara. Whenever I say Sengoku Basara has better combat, people just said, oh, I'm a Sengoku Basara fanboy. Whenever I say Sengoku Basara does better presentation and combat compared to Dynasty Warriors, people dismiss my opinion because, oh, Dynasty Warriors is the more popular series, and you're just a cocksucker for Capcom, right? You're just a Sengoku Basara dick rider. And they don't give, like, a counter argument why my take is bad, or like my opinion is wrong. They just give my opinion is wrong because I like Dynasty Warriors better, and fuck you, right? And so that's why we never had a nuanced argument. And it's not like I constantly shit talk Dynasty Warriors without looking at the positive. I do have a lot of positive things to say about Dynasty Warriors, like Origins, for example. I've said a lot more positive stuff about Origins than I do have negative. In fact, in my review, I openly admit that I was being too harsh on the game when they showed it on TGS. I didn't give it a fair chance. I finally gave it a chance after I played the demo. And once I played the actual game, I'd say this game is really good. This is what Koei should have done in Dynasty Warriors 9, or perhaps this is what Koei wanted to do for Dynasty Warriors 9. And I said openly that I hope they can improve this game, because I do want Dynasty Warriors to succeed. You can be both a fan of Koei and Capcom at the same time. Though I still also said that Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi is my gold standard when it comes to Musou combat, but what they provide in Dynasty Warriors Origins is really good in terms of combat. And it can only get better from here if Omega Force and Koei Tecmo would improve, or would put more effort, or will put more effort to improve the later games based on this game, right? You have a nuanced audience. And what Josh is saying, that media literacy is dead because nobody wants to read, nobody wants to observe, and everyone, whenever they argue or whenever they give an opinion, it's just based on popularity contest, right? He gave a good example. Fallout 76. Whenever people talk about Fallout 76, people say the game is bad. I mean, he didn't say the game is good, right? He didn't say Fallout 76 is a good game, but he asked a simple question. Why do you think Fallout 76 is bad? Oh, because it has no content. It's a terrible open world. Yeah, why? What do you mean it has no content? What do you mean it's a terrible open world? So Josh asked another question. Do you think it's bad because you actually played the game and you found out that the game is not good? Or do you think it's bad because a YouTuber said it's bad? Yeah, video game snob. You see? And that's basically kind of like gaming gaming culture, right? Media literacy is very rare. Nobody, like, people give their opinion on video games because, not because they actually played it, because a YouTuber said it. Now, I'm a YouTuber myself, right? I'm not gonna be hypocritical. Like, whenever you watch my videos, I also recommend you guys to play it yourself. I tend to recommend guys, if you like for example, guys, I think Sengoku Basara 3 is a good game despite its flaws, and I highly recommend you to play the game to give a better understanding on what you think, and perhaps a better understanding where I came from, and then form your own opinion, right? That's the thing, so we can have healthy discussions. Like I mentioned that I feel like Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes should have been localized instead of Basara 3, because I feel like Basara 2 Heroes might be the game that gave the better first impression than Basara 3, considering Koei Musou games around the time has a lot of content to offer. Now, some disagree with me, saying that my exact point is the reason why Basara 3 should be a go-to game, or a starting game for people who want to get into Sengoku Basara, because despite having less content, Basara 3 offers a better gameplay and combat experience than Dynasty and Samurai Warriors at the time, right? So you'll not be playing just another Musou game. You'll be playing a Devil May Cry-like Musou game in a way. So that's why they say Basara 3 is a good first impression compared to Basara 2 Heroes, and that's totally understandable. That's a good point as well, right? So that's what I said. Like, we have a healthy discussion. It's not just, oh yeah, your opinions suck because you don't like Dynasty Warriors 4, and fuck you, Dynasty Warriors is the better series because it has strategy, yada yada. You basically just yap. And media literacy, media illiteracy, to be precise. Media illiteracy happens not only in video games, it happens in politics. I give an example. Here in Indonesia, for those Indonesians, I don't really bring up politics a lot, but I'm not really talking about the politics. I'm more talking about people who talk about politics. So there was a certain law. There was a certain law or order here in Indonesia that was being signed by our government representative, right? By our House representative, that was done in secret, right? And people were freaking out. Now, I understand the freaking out, right? Because we don't know. So there was a revised law, right? There was a revised law that was signed by our government in secrecy. And it is completely justifiable. It is completely justified why people are freaking out, right? Because we don't know the exact content. We don't know the exact written law that was being revised. Now we know we know the previous law. So they said of a certain law, like they're revising a certain law. So if we're talking about the law, right? So I'm trying to connect the dots here, or I'm trying to think systematically. If we talk about law, that means we're talking about a written rule. Written, right? We're talking about a written rule. And people were going out, like people were putting out hashtags, reject this rule, something along those lines. I didn't participate because of simple reason. I don't know what I'm facing here. I still have no knowledge of what I'm looking at here. I need to know the exact law that is being revised. So my idea was that instead of rejecting the revised law, we should advocate for transparency, right? We should advocate for government transparency. Oh, show us because whenever the law is being revised, there is a meeting, right? We want to know what goes in and out of that meeting. What are you signing? That should have been the act from our people. That should have been the call for action. Instead, people are calling for action about the revised law, even though we don't know what the revised law is. So I asked simple question, because people are shoving. I'm just gonna say people, especially Indonesian VTubers, they're all talking about that on Twitter. They're all talking about it on Discord. Meanwhile, I ask a simple question: why do you reject it? What part in the written law that you reject, or that I should reject? And you know what? Everybody gives a totally different answer. One person said this, one person said that, the other person said another thing. How is it that we are rejected? So the action is that we are rejecting this in one Indonesian law, the same law. How is it that we are rejecting the same law, but people are giving different answers? And when I ask, okay, show me the proof, or show me why I have, nobody gives a straight answer. All they did was that, oh yeah, link to a Twitter post. Oh, look at this VTuber saying this. Dude, I don't care what a VTuber said. I want to know your opinion. So it dawned on me. It came out. It made me think. Do people actually believe what they're saying here, or is it something that other people want you to believe? It's kind of like that line in Metal Gear Solid 2, right? When the AI talked to Raiden. Like Raiden said, oh, I believe that people have the free will. Basically, he's reiterating what Snake said. And then the AI response was, is that what you truly believe? Do you have a self? Or is it something that Snake told you to believe? And that happened with a lot of people on Twitter because of media illiteracy. Nobody think for themselves. You didn't say that because, I know I get a little political here, but this goes hand in hand with our topic about media literacy. Nobody wants to read, yet everyone wants to talk. But then when you ask a simple question, like a basic question of your argument, nobody is able to answer it because you have no basic knowledge of what you're talking about. You're just reiterating what other people are saying. And then you demonize people like me who question you. I was like, oh, you're an apathy. You don't care about politics. You don't care about serious stuff. No, I do care about politics. I do care about serious types, or like serious topics. That's why I'm asking. That's why I don't talk about serious topics out of my ass just to get brownie points on Twitter. You get what I'm saying, right? And that just happens with a lot of topics, like in politics, in video games. Everybody wants to talk, but nobody wants to read. Nobody wants to do their research, right? Nobody wants to read. And whenever I say this, oh, why are you not doing your reading? Why are you not doing your research? Oh, because we don't have time. But you're the same person when it comes to politics. You're the same people who said that this is the most important thing that we need to discuss. If it's the most important thing that we need to discuss or we need to talk about, why are you not preparing yourself? Why are you not preparing the knowledge or like preparing the knowledge, preparing the understanding for you to debate or discuss this topic. So it's ass backwards, right? Oh, we don't have time to talk about this because this is an urgent matter. No, because it should be the other way around. Because this is an urgent matter, because this is an important topic, you need to be well prepared. You need to be well prepared intellectually, right? You don't go. It's kind of like going in a battlefield. You don't go into a big battle without preparing, right? You need to prepare your skills. You need to prepare your weapons. You need to be fully prepared. The logic is just ass backwards. Oh, because it's urgent, we don't need to prepare. No, it should be the other way around. Because it's urgent, because it's important, you need to have the best understandings as possible. Otherwise, you're just gonna make yourself look like a fool. Why is it that, like, am I not making sense here, right? And that's why, like, what I'm doing when it comes to making videos, the videos that I make takes a while, because I went out of my way to look at resources. I went out of my way to do my research. When I made that Sengoku Basara 3 video, I actually stumbled upon old footage of Production IG creating Sengoku Basara. I stumbled upon research paper, actual research paper, talking about how Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes actually increased the number of tourism in Shiroishi City of Japan, right? I wouldn't be discussing that if I didn't do my research. Now, of course, like, nothing is perfect. Sometimes even when you prepare intellectually, prepare with materials, knowledge, you get things wrong, right? But at the very least, you do your due diligence. Like when people talk about politics, there was a 3-hour video between the president and interviewer here in Indonesia, and someone asked, "Oh, what do you think about the interview?" And a lot of people I heard say, "Oh, it's just full of yapping, nonsensically." And I asked another question: "Did you watch the entire 3-hour video?" He said, "No, but I read the comment section." Ah, there you go. You didn't even watch the interview that you claim to be the most important matter in our country right now. You only read the comment section, and I don't even think you read the entirety of the comment section. You just read parts of the comment section that you agree on. Like conformity bias. Like, bias is okay. Sometimes bias is okay, right? But it's also important to be objective. Let's read the chat. Okay. Popularity doesn't include good quality product. Exactly. Video keeps up. If that's the logic, then COD is way better than God of War. That reminds me of Max Dude's story when most arcade filled with Capcom games. Thus it called Capcom Snob, dissing out other fighting games they don't familiar, like KOF. Mordecai, this does remind me a lot of IGN's review of Kill la Kill If game, where I saw Glob Crew's reaction to it, where Mike Epstein, interesting name by the way, said that this game lacks mechanical depth, and there's disagreement about that. Bias is okay, but simping bias is painful. Yeah, conformity bias. But I will sadly admit that there was a time where I focused more on controversy, real culture war, or games rather than actually enjoying games anymore. Yeah, I'm in that phase as well. I was in that phase as well, Peter. Now I will try to give things a fair shake. Yeah, like words like, "Oh, this game has no content." It's such a vague word, right? I usually use the word lack of content. Like, for example, when I explained Summer Wars 5, I said Summer Wars 5 has lack of replay value because the game is like, when you finish the story, you don't really have anything more to do other than Citadel mode, which is Citadel mode is pretty damn repetitive. Every stage is just like a 5-minute defense battle, making sure that enemies don't enter your base, right? And that's basically it. It kind of lacks replay value, and when I say it lacks something, that means I'm comparing to another game that is similar. If I say Samurai Warriors 5 lacks replay value, then I'm comparing to the older Samurai Warriors games like Samurai Warriors 4 and Samurai Warriors 2. Confirmation bias. Man, even Mentor Pilot said that it can distract you further from actual situation. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's continue the game. There's your story time with Profar for tonight.
Guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak cool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why he must be eliminated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail.
Oh yeah, Dynasty Warriors 9 is slog. And not because, oh, YouTuber said so. I played Dynasty Warriors 9 and it's just pretty damn boring.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Summer Wars 5 shouldn't have been called Summer Wars 5. Yeah, and then that game is kind of that game is dead already. Like, I don't like the ship for a Summer Wars 5 expansion is way too late right now. I don't even think Koei cares about that game anymore. Okay, random dumb yap time. I hate Masamine's Force Mario stage. The one with the horse race. Yeah, not my favorite as well. I actually like his Segu Basar 3 stage is also a horse race stage. But I like that one a lot more than the fourth one. I couldn't finish Dynasty Warriors 9, same. I just don't enjoy that game.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you. What's a predicament? Even so, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
I just realized that there is no Weapon Clash in Koei Musou games. Basara of one. There is Weapon Clash. There is a Deadlock in Koei Musou games, but not Clash.
Choosing solitude on the battle. You must be good. Let us fight. His crimson tail feathers dance in the wind as he tears across the battlefield.
Has been defeated.
He must be.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
He'll break you. I see you.
The last Warriors game that had flashes is DW8. Yeah, this game does not have flash.
The enemy officer.
Or it doesn't have a weapon deadlock.
Stand in the presence of Yan Liang.
Yan Liang.
I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight? Do not lack skills.
You did.
Has only just begun.
Choke him.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What? Ren Liang has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send it, Wen Zhou. Attack Genji. Bring me Cao Cao.
I still remember in Dynasty Wars 2 when troops would do Musou attack. Oh shit. when troops would do Muso attacks and deadlock with you. Oh yeah, the weapon deadlock, but to be honest, it's much lower. Also, weapon clashing basa counts as mechanism, which is cool. Oh, defense mechanism.
And attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way. We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Let's go. An opening. Now.
14 viewers, by the way, guys. Thank you so much.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Oh. Let's go.
Ah, come on, South South. I didn't pay attention to my one. My bad. Where's Bailuan?
To drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send Wenchou. Attack Yanqi and bring me Cao Cao's head. Got you. Let's go.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanji. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front.
No, I'm not aware of that VTuber. Super Mitch streams retro games as well, and she does all her own artwork. Nice. I would love to find more retro gaming VTubers.
The enemy officer. We can cross the river to the north.
And probably we could collab one day.
From behind.
It just fits my it just fits my content.
The sash of the sacred bird Luan. And those eyes.
There's one. Link her to me on DM Discord. DM me, Pete.
The situation. Time is right. We should attack now. The enemy officer must find has been defeated to overcome this situation. You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself. Normally,
Right.
one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and purpose. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it. None other could accomplish such things. I need to perform this matter. Secure the area. I can't hold it much longer. We need a way through. I cannot. Afford to fall here. I knew I could count on you. True one of the three kingdoms.
There must be some way.
Truly embarrassing spectacle. Thank you for your help.
Oh, didn't chase the Guan Yu?
I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw.
Hold strong.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Ooh, that's cool. That is sick.
I claim another victory.
There's no
in the name of
virtue
my
in
brother.
dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another
Right,
day.
let's duel. Wensho. An empty battlefield.
I am Wen Chou, one of Yuan Shao's greatest fighters. Any who believe themselves worthy may test their might against me.
I see you. Concentrate.
So your bravery isn't without justification.
Time
Choke
to
him.
end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer.
All right, that's it.
Defeated.
Man, what a massacre.
Let's go.
There's one I watch on Twitch called Pro Blue VTuber. He's alright, and I will play some obscure retro games. He has played through Lunar Dragon Song in one setting. Nice.
This is not possible.
Be right back.
What on earth happened?
Yeah.
I could foresee losing either Yan Liang or Wen Chou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
He plays Doom as well, just like I do. Which Doom? Classic Doom? This is Chip Zanuff.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away
Hello,
some
Isaac.
of
Welcome to the
those
stream.
troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There,
Yeah.
we shall make our stand.
We have one more
against
battle
Yuan
before we end the
Shao.
stream, but you know, you're here. We can still make it to the final battle. Yeah, it's it's Bile 1 cutscene. I really don't care. Let's skip that. We've seen this twice already. Yeah, Bile 1, you're gonna lecture me about something. I don't even have any words anymore.
Chu, I had been wondering.
Yeah, we know the origins already.
I heard something's about to happen in Guangzhou.
I hear the way.
Wanna sell weapons first? Alright,
Everything's
I see
gotten
classic
so
Doom.
expensive.
Yeah, I'm just glad I can make it. Well, I got my own stream today that I want to do. Oh, nice. I'll see if I can drop in. Because usually, Isaac, you stream very late at night for me. Yeah, time zones can be a bitch. Yeah, Zero One, yeah, let's skip this. We've seen this twice already. We got the drill. Dream drop distance here.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao?
It will probably be in 1 or 2 hours from here. Or from now, okay?
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right.
Then we have to go.
But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you?
Do you even need to ask?
Then let us return together. Back to my brother's side.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
1000 Li March of Guan Yu. Alright. Okay, this will be our final battle for tonight.
You there?
Yeah, this is Guan Yu's escape, basically. Okay, I want to use... Let's use the staff. I haven't used this weapon for a while. And they're gonna play a very familiar theme. Brother, I have returned. Trust me, if you're a big fan of Dynasty Warriors 3, you're gonna love this stage music. Because I heard it before.
My time has come.
I will go through a lot. Trust me.
Now advance.
This is very Dynasty Warriors 3. In terms of music.
We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there's even a small chance, come on.
You recognize the music?
Let's go.
No, it's not for Boris Orgy. This is actually a remix of Dynasty Warriors 3 Arena. Ding 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 ding.
I have to find my brother.
Yep, same.
If it means forcing my
Arena always makes always puts a smile on my face.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, Arena is played in a lot of other Koei Musou games. Please take my head to Lord Cao Cao. Yeah, I agree. Arena is really good. My favorite version of Arena is the Dynasty Warriors 8 remix. But this one is really good.
must get through to find my brother.
I have a feeling we are dealing with the typical deserters. I hate to be right sometimes. Gotta be quicker. Begin the advance.
Ah, voice crack. Oh, what you? I listen to Rena while walking. Yep, I listen to Rena a lot as well. I have no need of your head. Besides, your beard is in the way.
It would come to this. The enemy officer. Things are going my way today. Maybe next time.
As if you couldn't cut my beard with my head. Alright, open the gate.
Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Another wave of enemies is coming. We should try to outrun them. Behold my power! Take this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You rotten deserters. Your little journey is
Sailor Muso.
If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates. Prepare to engage these traitors. Archers, now! All together! Loose!
You can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Take that.
I don't know why I just thought of this. It happens.
Coming our way. Battle, men. Get in formation.
Take that. Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Yeah, the random intrusive thoughts. Yeah, I have that a lot sometimes, meaty. No, I have them a lot, not sometimes.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Open the gate. Have you played Sakura Wars? Yes. A long time ago. I do want to try out. Oh, Zotsang. I do want to try out the PS4 Sakura Wars. I wish that's on PC. Oh, Zhao Yun.
Oh, that's
Lord Guan Yu. It's been too long. What a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for it.
I think it was the Sega Saturn one, but again, it's a long time ago. I watched the anime though. Sakura Wars is definitely an interesting thing. I love the song, you know, Teikoku no Kagekidan, the one that goes Hashire Kosoku no Teikoku Kagekidan Unare Shogeki yo Teikoku Kagekidan. Smash. Who's the best girl? I like Sakura. Sakura, the main girl. Again, it's been a while since I played that. I don't remember the names.
You shine like a beacon for the others.
Wait, Shahudun is approaching. Well, no, let's fight Shahudun. Why not? He wants to duel with me. Then let us duel Shahudun. There's an English patch of the first game. Yeah, I know. I know Sakura Wars from Project X Zone, so no comment. Yeah, my exposure to Sakura Wars is not really deep as well. But I just recall playing the first one, I do believe, and watched the anime.
Victory! Stop, Guan Yu! Take another step, and I will slay you where you stand!
Are you sure that's Shahudun? I have been granted passage by Lord Cao Cao himself.
Let's go!
But if you must insist
Sakurai
on
Wars.
my way, then prepare to meet my blade.
No, I want a duel. Come on. Let him cross the river. Do you want to cross the river or not? Yeah, I don't like this gimmick in Dynasty Warriors Origins where if there's a river, you dismount and then you do this. You walk slowly. It's an unnecessary detail. What, Shahudun?
So you are eager to die. I see you. And take this. Let's end this. My strength.
Second game English patch is coming soon. You get that in Project X Zone.
I will have your head in the end. Farewell, Shahudun.
Good work! You're amazing!
Lamo, even NPC include Weaver has a priority. Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. It's a cool detail, but it's an unnecessary detail. It's an unnecessary gimmick.
We've had enough of your little game. Never let you here.
I'm going for a quick run. We'll see how useful I can be. Just once.
Hold strong.
was that?
That's the horse thief that was after my steed.
Super is just sterile zone.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, the third one is the best one?
At all. I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
Couldn't stop
Wait,
them.
escape point? The South South's army. And we have Liu Bei's army.
The enemy? Here? But how? The warring Lord Shun Yu.
Oh, it's a bigger battle now.
Those soldiers.
My brother! I don't believe my eyes!
You must act fast, Lord Guan Yu. The situation grows more dire by the moment.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
This is Otang doing something here.
You really are the best! Gotta be quicker than that.
Bigger sandbox, yeah.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way! Please! Take me under your wing! We aren't out of danger yet.
Now, boom, Joe Song. Let's go. You may come with us for now.
You mean it? Oh, thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live!
South South's men surround us. This territory, this enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is not the time to despair, brother. Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers? We can only
Alright, let's go.
die if we are all together.
Take that. Yes, you are right. We shall fight and survive until Guan Yu comes.
So that unit belongs to Guan Yu. A great officer who can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men. Let us proceed with caution and finish off Liu Bei.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Has come to save us!
No dream. We're all together again. It's always meant to be.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Had much to discuss.
Come on, Zhao Yun.
Let us escape this peril.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You ought to quit charging into the This area belongs to us now. I've been waiting for this.
Lord Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. Spear is at your service. Lord Zhao Yun, I did not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements. Well to see you. Territory
The enemy officer
Guan Yu's
has been
arrival
defeated.
has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold. We shall stop them there.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Gotcha. Not gonna lie, this BGM arrangement remind me of Compile Hard Games. What's Compile Hard Games? Sorry me for asking. Alright. Goodbye, Shinyu.
So, you value vacuous honor over reason? This territory, perhaps it is well.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close.
Oh, Neptunia games. I see. More waifu games.
Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us too.
My thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here.
Okay. Neptunia definitely sounds like the kind of dumb games that I should check out. The BGM of friendship power. Yeah. Or brotherly powers, in this case. Reunited.
It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
To a brighter future.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
So sung.
My lord.
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Jiu Sung, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
As a Resident Shu fan, I hold no shame. I definitely need to play this soon. It seems like they're doing the characters justice. Oh, cutscene.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
I thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land. Together!
Zoltang's gonna be Max Goober's main now. Save, of course.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Liu Bei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Both sides struggled to gain an advantage at Guandu, but in the end, Yuan Shao's forces were crushed after Cao Cao raided their storehouse. With no hope of recovery, Lord Yuan Shao eventually succumbed to illness.
I see. I owed Lord Yuan Shao a great debt of gratitude for helping me when I most needed it. But I never got the chance to repay him. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Yuan Shao, they knew each other well and fought for supremacy. But only one has emerged as the most influential force in all the land. Meanwhile,
it's Buddy P time. Yeah.
Brother, this is not the time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We chose this position near Shu City to pressure Cao Cao's forces from behind as they battled Yuan Shao in Runan. With Yuan Shao's forces routed, we are no longer obligated to stay. Is it still worth it to us to be a threat to Shu City? We need to decide.
He's right. What will we do, brother?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll be honest. Everything is changing so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up.
Alright, Isaac, I'll see you later.
Come on, don't give up.
Or rather, I'll see you soon.
Wait, Zhou Chan, Zhao Yun, you two have any ideas that could help?
Me? Ideas? Well, I just leave the thinking to someone else and do whatever Lord Guan Yu tells me to.
I'm afraid I'm no more helpful than he is.
Now who am I supposed to look to for answers? Oh, wait, what about you? Come on. Suddenly, you can't even look me in the eye? If you don't have any ideas, just say so.
You know, I think this conversation may have shown me what is holding us back. Brother, what we need is a guide. Someone who can help us steer closer to our ideals. A man of wisdom.
Wisdom, eh? Now that you mention it, I have heard that great minds tend to gather in Jing. Maybe that's where we can find someone with the skills we need. Do you think heading that way would be a good idea?
Wait a moment, brother. Are you serious? How can we go anywhere right now when we've got the castle here in Runan?
You're right. I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it. Perhaps some ideas are best left unsaid.
Well.
Let's see. Let's sell some weapons before we end the night.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear? His moves are almost inhuman.
Okay. Systems save. Alright, I think that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a nice 3-hour stream. And we finished chapter 4 for Liu Bei. We have 2 more streams to go. The next stream will... I will do the first half of chapter 5, and then the next stream will be our final Dynasty Warriors Origin stream. And man, I'm glad we're finally reaching the end, because I enjoyed this game, but I want to finish it, you know? I really want to finish it, and so that we can move on from other games. Probably gonna do the rest of the quests off stream, because streaming this can be very, very, very tiring, you know? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do subscribe to the channel. And not to mention, stay tuned for Segubasa Utagi video. I am going to be out of town next week, starting from Wednesday. I'll be back on Saturday. You know, I have off work. I have out of town duties at work. So, but I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so guys, stay healthy, stay happy, wherever you are, stay safe. Subscribe to my second channel as well, Profar playthroughs. We have a Discord server, by the way, if you want to join us. We do have a lot of activities on Discord, and I'm mostly active on Discord when it comes to social medias other than YouTube. So if you want to interact with me a little bit more active, Discord server, link to the Discord server is in the description below. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for this lovely night with Dynasty Warriors Origins, and I'll see you guys next time.